je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
That seemed like there was a glitch. What's cracking, everybody? It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I am here for a message today. I'm probably gonna maybe come back with another couple. We'll see what happens. But it's currently 10:18 a.m. on September 8th, 2025. Thank God we woke up this morning, y'all. You feel me? First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody that has continued to show me support throughout these summer months. It was a long ass summer, right? But I definitely appreciate all the love and support, financial assistance, all of those things really, really matter and they help. And I pray that you get that back 10,000 times fold. Just an enormous amount of love that I got from y'all, and I really appreciate it. It's not as if I was really kind of going through anything. It's just hiatus, transition, and of course, life be lifing. But we're back and we're here. I've been in communication with a bunch of y'all throughout the months. We've done a few lives, but I haven't really done the readings just because to be honest, I ain't want to. I didn't really want to do any readings. Just kind of had to, I guess, shift my perspective, in a sense. Shift my perspective on what I'm doing online, who I am, what am I doing in this world, what's going on in this world. And so, yeah. But it seems like it was a long ass summer. Now we're back. So I know a lot of you motherfuckers is glad your kids isn't back in school. Believe me, I get it. Let's see what else I want to say here. All praise is due to the Most High. We are here. We're back here for a new season, literally almost going into fall. I just came back in for a walk. So excuse me if I'm sweating a little bit. But no. Also, too, there's just been a lot going on in the world, a lot going on in this city, in Minneapolis, a lot going on in politics, entertainment, all these different kinds of things. And you guys know me. I'm really I watched politics a lot. I've kind of been getting into a little bit of what's been going on in the entertainment industry, but all that shit is demonic. It's all demonic. And each and every last one of y'all know this. They losing their minds. But that ain't got nothing to do with us. But sometimes it does, because some of these entertainers be siphoning the energy off of the chosen ones. You know how they do. But my thoughts and prayers go out to the families that were a part of the Annunciation Church tragedy that happened here in Minneapolis. Thoughts and prayers. It's such a sad thing. Poor kids. They shouldn't have to deal with that. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about how that happened, but there were other ones that preceded that. It were here in the city, 6 within 24 hours. So thoughts and prayers go out to anybody that was affected by that, anybody that's affected by pew violence in the first place. We're just in a, I was thinking about it on my walk back to the house. What it feels like we are dealing with now is like a bad relationship. You know how you move in with somebody and then like a week later you're like, fuck, I should have never did this, and now you're like, well, fuck, I'm in this year lease or whatever it is. It kind of feels like we're stuck, right? And so what do? I've been writing down my thoughts a lot lately, and of course, staying prayed up, but faith without works is dead. So we got to do something, and not even just with the administration, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, because we already know, like my thoughts about them all now is that they're all just corrupt on both sides of the aisle. They are all doing this for self. I don't really see people selflessly kind of doing things the way that they used to. So we are living in a very selfish world. We live in a very selfish, an evil, wicked world. And it kind of gets tough. Now we got this witchcraft shit going on. I know I've been experiencing it. Witchcraft, boogity boogity boo, bibbity babbity boo, motherfucking witchcraft. All the time. In my dreams, bitches showing up in my dreams. It's just weird, and it's and for me, what I do know and I do now understand is that this is what we have to deal with every single day. As above, so below. I mean, there's a struggle going on right now. There's a this transfer of power from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius wasn't supposed to be an easy one. I think that initially I was under the impression that there was going to be this huge awakening across the globe, and how we were all going to gracefully kind of walk into this age of Aquarius, but hell no. These dark and evil principalities and forces, and they're not letting it go. And before they let it go, they'll take us all out before that even happens. You got to know that. There are so many things that we will discuss, in videos that come up, the videos that I'll be recording, because there's a lot going on up in here, and I've written down quite a bit. It's just that I guess I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back, and I'm just trying to really kind of figure out what I want to say to you guys, right? Not about my absence or whatever, but just in general. Perfection is not a must to be a good person. That's what I want everybody to know. I want you to know out there, if you are feeling a little down about who you are, what you're doing in this world, you're not the only one, but we'll figure it out. What has worked for me is the shift in perspective. How I viewed certain things, because I'm very much I do kind of get set in my ways, y'all. I'm kind of that crotchety old man that gets stuck in his ways. And so like when I think about certain things, or how I've thought about certain things before, about family, love, friendships, sex, drugs, rock and roll, drinking, being a person, just having this human experience, and how do we navigate ourselves through that? My perspective really has it's shifted, it's changed. We need more compassion for people. We do. We need more compassion for people. We need to carry that all the time, because we need it. We need a lot of empathy, not sympathy, but empathy. Look it up. I'm not going to go into the differences, but we need more empathy for people in this world. We also need to stay away from these motherfucking narcs and scabs, snarmics, okay? Because they're still running around. They're still running around. They're still stalking. They're watching your ass. They're watching me. And that's all they do. And so I was thinking the other day, they might as well just be paid gang stalkers, because a lot of these people, they're not gang stalkers. They're just stalkers. They're stalkers. They watch your every move. They trying to keep tabs on you. They've been doing it for years. But outside of that, we could go into the conspiracy theorist part about that, but I understand what it is now. And so, like for me, for instance, what I was going through the last 3 months was really just a lot of spiritual attacks. A lot of me dealing with my own demons as well. But the spiritual attacks, bitches love to see you down, don't they? Niggas love to see you down. People love to see people down. Confirmation on that shit. People love to see people down. But see, the thing about it is that what it really comes down to is that they watch you so intently because they admire the way that you get back up once you're down. They don't know how you do it. They don't know how I do it. We're like the Energizer bunnies. And so like what I appreciate now about life in general, what the Most High does for me, the Most High always gives me a way to get back on that narrow path towards the path of, towards the destination of righteousness. Again, don't stay down. Take your time. If you are going through something, take your time if you can. I know a lot of people can't. A lot of people may not have the support, the resources. You got to get up and go to work. You may have kids, but take a little bit of time for yourself. That's what I've learned, and enjoy it. I've had I've posted pictures and went live and stuff. I've really kind of been having a ball, just reconnecting with my family, some of my friends, but really just appreciating the opportunity to be able to do that. And like I said before, not every motherfucking body deserves a second chance, or they're repairing relationships. That's for you to decide. But definitely being with people who love you. Where can you go wrong with that? They truly love you. Not say they love you, but truly love you. Show that they love you. Show the appreciation that you're there. It makes a world of a difference. So that shift in perspective for me has worked. What else do I want to say? Yeah, I don't know. We're at 919 on the clock. I think that's like North Carolina, something like that. But yeah, so that's it. I am going to do a reading here, see what comes out in the cards. I've really kind of been picking up on a lot of witchcraft. I did pull a couple of cards the other day. Yeah, some shit was going down. So we'll see what comes out in the cards here. But I want everybody to know today, thank you so much for your continued love and support. We're back in action over here. Get your boy back in the algorithm, so get them likes up. And in the meantime, in between time, love yourself. Really, it's important. Please love yourself and love people who love you. You know, don't be scared of that no more, you guys. We are headed in a direction in this world, anyways. We are going to, you know, God is, you know, we put our faith in the Most High God, but you got to understand too that God has placed people in our lives, in our energy, in our environments, in our communities. We are going to need each other. Absolutely. I'm telling you, the effects of what's going on in this world right now, we probably won't feel it right away. I mean, some of us are already in some places, but we're going to need each other. And when we can get past all the petty bullshit and separate the wheat from the chaff, that's when we can actually start doing some work. Because I've been feeling like I've been in a bind, and not like a financial bind or anything like that, but a bind. I've just been kind of, what do we go from here? You know, what do we do moving forward? You know, that's kind of what I've been thinking, and so we're gonna figure it out. But I will be right back. I hope everybody is having a wonderful morning. And I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'll be right back with the reading. All right. Love you. All right. I'd like to ask Archangel Michael to please protect the energy for this reading so that I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and our ear hustling demons go deaf. I would also like to do a return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me. Some mo to be, some mo to be, some mo to be, and so it is. All right. So we're going to dip into, wow, just splitting it on the deck right here. We got the Hermit to the Seven of Swords here. All right. So somebody's doing something sneaky and slick, and I'm going to keep it out. Hidden. Some type of hidden motive. And yes, it is probably a witch bitch. We got the Queen of Staffs right here. And then we got the eight of coins. So this could be somebody that you work with, or somebody could be getting paid to do something sneaky. I'm kind of picking up on the fact this is somebody that maybe you could possibly work with the eight of coins here, Queen of Staffs. We got Virgo out here. Somebody could be a Virgo. But somebody's tiptoeing around. Somebody's being very, very sneaky. Anytime the Hermit and the Seven of Swords comes out together, that's some sneaky ass energy, y'all. That's somebody being really, really, I heard creepy. A bitch being creepy at work. Nah, somebody, but no, dead ass. Somebody's being very, very, I'm not getting good vibes from this. And like I said, we got the Queen of Staffs, baby. That's a witch bitch or an Aries. I keep saying Aries every time I think about the Queen of Staffs. So it could be an Aries woman or somebody that's in charge. And that's the reason why I say Aries when I look at the Queen of Staffs, because it is an Aries. Aries is about taking charge, right? Somebody could be like a boss or something. The Queen of Staffs would be a leader. So this could be like a team lead. This could actually be like a boss. Somebody's getting paid for something, or this is somebody that you work with. Let's see what else we got, all right? Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm telling you, something's going on at work. Some type of decision is about to be made at work with Judgment out here to the Eight of Coins, or somebody is being paid to make a very particular decision. Tell me more. Somebody's being really, really sneaky. Really sneaky. I can see it. Somebody's doing something here. I heard the name Caroline. Caroline, something like that. Tell me about what's this Hermit to the Seven of Swords, please. That's the overall energy. Somebody's being very sneaky. I just can't, some type of hidden kind of sneakiness here. Listen, the Two of Cups. We got the Two of Cups here. Tell me more. Let me get another card, please. Somebody's going to ask you to do something here. Listen, I'm telling you, here it comes out again. And this time it's in the fucking reverse. We got Judgment in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's about to lie. I kind of feel like somebody's going to try to get you to agree to do something. Now, this could be somebody that you work with, or somebody, it could be about money. It could be about some type of job opportunity here, but you must beware because this King of Swords here in the reverse, this is a narc. This is somebody that likes to play mental mind games, likes to overtalk people, very kind of combative, ill-tempered somewhat. But I'm really just kind of picking up that somebody is lying, especially with the King of Swords in the reverse. Truth and clarity here, facts. Something is not right here. So we got the Two of Cups to Judgment. Somebody's going to ask you to do something, maybe even sign a contract with the Two of Cups here. This is definitely not about love. This is about some type of work situation, so some type of business. Yeah, Three of Staffs in the reverse. Can you give me one for the Two of Cups, please? It's currently 10:35 a.m. on September 8th, 2025, right? There's somebody behind the scenes. There's somebody behind the scenes, a very well hidden, sneaky ass person. But I'm really just picking up on, like, okay, so say like if this is a work situation, what I'm intuitively just kind of picking up on here, somebody you work with is working with someone else. That's what I'm kind of picking up on. Two of Cups here. Empress in the reverse. A boss. I'm telling you, some type of contract here. Ten of Coins. They're getting paid for this, or this person makes a lot of money, or there's a lot of money in it for this person. Give me one for the Empress in the reverse, please. Somebody could be a Libra or Taurus. They may not even be all that serious. Listen, but the Queen of Cups. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign female. A water sign female. A very toxic water sign female as well. Give me one for the Queen of Cups, please. And the King of Staffs in the reverse. Sweet Dick Willie. Okay? So you got two people here that are in a relationship, or they are in some type of contract with each other. I'm really kind of picking up that they made an agreement. They're doing something very, very sneaky. These are people that are either getting paid to do something, or you work with these people. Give me one for the King of Staffs. So that's who's agreed to do this, okay? Two people. Man, I can't make it up. Whoop, can't make it up. Can't make this shit up. They're lovers. Karmic lovers. We got Gemini out here. We got Virgo out here. We got Libra out here. Taurus energy. These two motherfuckers, they're lovers. Right underneath the Two of Cups. Especially with this Sweet Dick Willie energy. So it could be two people that you work with. I mean, take it as it resonates. You know your story better than I do. Could be two people that you work with. This woman is definitely a boss, though. I'm really, really picking up. And then we did have the Queen of Staffs that came out, you know, earlier with the Eight of Coins. So these could be two people that you work with. Okay, somebody's story, right? Two people that you work with. This woman is definitely a supervisor with the Empress in the reverse. This would be somebody that abuses their power. This would be somebody that bullies people at work. This is a bad boss. You don't like whoever you are or whoever works for this bitch. Nobody likes working for this hoe. Except Sweet Dick Willie. So she's having some type of affair with something. This woman could also be married with the Empress out here. But I really just kind of feel like the Empress in the reverse tells me that this is somebody that has power. This is somebody that could be like a supervisor at a job. She's definitely involved with a King of Staffs in the reverse. We all know what that is. This person could be like I just heard flamboyant. I just heard flamboyant. So this could be, so say like you work with somebody, or they could just be friends. But no, we got lovers here though. I just heard flamboyant. Take it as it resonates. I'm not gonna go all that too far into it. But they're definitely, I feel like sexually involved here. All right, so let's see. Judgment in the reverse. But they're hiding something. They're doing something really slick behind the scenes. Something is very hidden, or this whole situation could be hidden. I'm not quite sure how. Listen, the devil's right there. The devil's right there. There's something very toxic is going on here. We're also talking again about some type of contract. The devil can talk about contracts, okay? Let's see what's going on with judgment. Make sure you hit that like button, please. I would appreciate it. Get your boy back in the algorithm. What's up? We got the Five of Staffs here in the reverse. Let me get another card, please. The Emperor. The Five of Staffs in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Listen, and then we got Death. This is about some type of career advancement. Five of Staffs talks about competition. Judgment in the reverse, though. I kind of feel like there's a decision that's going to be made at your job or somewhere. But with the Emperor and the Empress coming out here, the Emperor and Empress, that talks about like promotions or being somebody's boss. The Five of Staffs in the reverse tells me that there's somebody wants to maybe knock you out of the competition, especially with the Death here. They want to put an end to this. Judgment in the reverse could really just mean that there's somebody wants a decision not to go in your favor. Is what I'm picking up on here, okay? It's these two people. This woman, though, okay, so again, this is something about work. This is somebody that you work with. This could be a coworker. This could be like a position you're going with. Somebody does not want you to have this job. Somebody doesn't want you to have an upgrade. Somebody doesn't want you to step into your boss daddy or boss mommy. Is it boss mommy or boss mama? Y'all know what I'm saying. Boss bitch kind of energy. Somebody wants to knock you, does not want you to get this job or this promotion or have this kind of status. We saw the Eight of Pentacles, so this is something about work. We'll just go with that. I mean, take it as it resonates. But somebody wants to end some type of decision. They want a decision to not go in your favor. And this is all about competition. The Five of Staffs in the reverse tells me that this person, whoever it is, you know the saying, you can't compete where you don't compare. That's what I'm picking up on here, okay? So we got the Three of Staffs again in the reverse. These people are trying to get something to not come in, or this could mean something's going to be unexpected. But based upon what I'm seeing here, these two people, there are two people that you work with. One of them, and I keep hearing flamboyant, so you just could be like, you know, whatever. But they're lovers. Lovers doesn't mean that they have to be sexually involved. This could really just mean that these two people could be like best friends at work. They could be I keep hearing like best friends. They could actually be lovers too. Hell, I don't know. But these two people are definitely there's some type of really kind of karmic connection here. That could be like best friends or they could be karmic lovers. Who knows? Let me get the Three of Staffs, please. But this Hermit to the Seven of Swords, what's the best way to explain that? So the Hermit and the Seven of Swords is like you got somebody watching. I'm telling you, Five of Swords. Somebody's definitely an air sign. What's the Five of Swords, please? Two of Swords. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Again, promotion, financial opportunity. They're trying to block this. They don't want you to get this. There's about to be some, and it's really because they're about to do something very sneaky. Again, Five of Swords, cheating, backstabbing, lying. Somebody's name could be Destiny or Latoya. Take it as it resonates. Houston could be very significant as well. All right, so let's get more into this because there's something, or these two people could just be, again, this is some hidden shit. Something's hidden. You don't see this at all. Give me the Sun in the reverse. What are they planning on doing though? Thank you, Spirit. They've been also getting readings done on you as well. We got Strength in the reverse to the Wheel of Fortune that came out together. I'm not going to take the Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to block that though. Let me get the strength in the reverse. I've been getting readings on YouTube. Three of coins. You work with these people. There it goes. You some weak ass, scary ass fucking coworkers. You work with these people. Three of coins, eight of coins, all came out. Then we got this emperor kind of energy out here. This person, whoever this female energy is, already has a position. She wants this promotion, because the emperor can talk about a promotion. It can talk about advancement. Her and this dude are working together to stop this from coming in for you. Okay. What the names I heard? Caroline. What else did I hear? I just said it. I don't remember. Let's see. What else do you want us to know today? I get some other kind of clarifications out here for you. We're at 14 minutes in. Make sure you're hitting that like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Love you guys. What is wrong with people though? Listen, the kind of shit that people, I mean, times is hard. Times is hard. I think that people are probably, we got that Five of Wands and the Five of Swords out here. A lot of competition here. They're doing something very, very sneaky, or they're just hidden enemies. So with this Three of Coins here, it really just kind of gives me the impression that maybe you're kind of cool. You're cool with these people, or at least you think you're cool with these people. You know what I'm saying? But this is not giving me like you would know about it, especially with the Hermit to the Seven of Swords. We got the Hangman out here. Give me one for the Hangman. Somebody's a Pisces, Three of Swords. Man, with the Three of Swords here. Somebody could also be a Sagittarius here, again with the moon. These people are, this is hidden. So we have a Pisces here, Three of Swords, Temperance. So we have Pisces, Sagittarius with this Three of Swords. This talks to me about a hidden deception again. So one of these two people you could be very, very close with. It could be this man. It could be this woman too, but it could really be this man. This King of Staffs in the reverse. But again, we're talking about hidden. It also talks about sacrifice as well. The Hangman to the Three of Swords to Temperance. You could be a Sagittarius, you could be an Earth Angel, but this is about to be somebody sacrificing you, not in the physical sense, but there's some type of friendship here. The Three of Swords always tells me that there's some type of, how can somebody that you don't know betray you? This is somebody that you know. Okay? But it's hidden. A motherfucker sacrifice your ass real quick. Okay? You could know the person, you could be related to the person, you could be in the person. They don't give a fuck. Five of Coins. Listen, the devil. The devil again. Somebody really, really, really wants to see you down bad. They want you to. The five of coins could really kind of represent disappointment. Not so much poverty, but going without, being left out of something. Yep, there you go. Ten of Swords. I can't make it up. Ten of Swords. Be careful. Capricorn energy as well. This is something very, very hidden, something very toxic here. Let me pause this so I can get my other cards and then see if we can get some additional clarification before I end the reading. All right, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, y'all. So check this out. I cut the deck. My what's going on around you deck. Listen, what does this say? Current employer, conspiracy to commit. So this is somebody that you work with, work for, something about work. But these people are committing something, a conspiracy to commit, especially with this Hermit to the Seven of Swords out here. Is just, they're being very slick about something here. Let's get some location energy out here, all right? Prayers go out to the people in Hawaii too that are looking at that hurricane that picked up some more strength and speed. So, prayers out. But, listen, Mother Earth is pissed off. We're not having all these tornadoes, these floodings, these earthquakes, these volcano eruptions, this kind of weird kind of weather that we've been having. All that shit's not happening for no reason. That's what I'm saying. All right, can we get some location energy out here? See what we're talking about. Get three. I told you Texas is involved. Houston could be significant. Dallas could be significant. We also have Boston, Massachusetts as well. And then we also have Nevada. Okay. So take it as it resonates. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know your story better than I do, but I'm really picking up on Texas, possibly Houston here, and that's where the cards go blank. All right. So if this is your story, I hope this message helps you. Okay. I'm going to close out this reading and close out the message. Um, oops, excuse me. But yeah, again, thank you for having me back. I'm really, really grateful to have the support, the community, have the love from you guys. Whoever this is, though, be careful. They're really trying to stop you from getting this job or this promotion. So be careful. I'm not seeing anything physical happening, but there's some type of trust here that's going to be violated with you and somebody else with this three of staffs out here. And this person could very well be a Pisces, or they're just going to sacrifice you. Whoever, now again, I heard flamboyant, but just because somebody's flamboyant doesn't mean that they have to be like a homosexual. But whoever this person is, I'm seeing somebody that is flamboyant, whatever that means for somebody you work with. That will be your confirmation for you right there. But these two people, they're either really, really good friends, or they have some type of sexual relationship, especially with the King of Staffs in the reverse. There's a woman here that you work with that is already a supervisor, could be like a team lead, somebody that's already in charge, that does not want you to get this promotion or some type of level up, because the Emperor can also just talk about some type of level up. But this is like a professional kind of level up or opportunity. Okay. Yeah. So be careful. I'm not sure if you and this guy are friends, or if you listen with the three of swords out here, you and this dude could really have something going on too. He is sweet Dick Willie, by the way, but he's damn sure sleeping with this boss lady, or they're very, very close. I don't know. With this two of cups out here to the lovers in the reverse, then to me that says karmic love situation. All right. Excuse me. All right, so that is the end of the message. I'm going to close out the reading. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. All right? Deuces.